Hey everyone, welcome to a new video. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you a complete tutorial / tour of Leonardo.AI here in 2023. So Leonardo.AI is one of those new softwares for AI image producing. It runs off of Stable Diffusion, and it's actually a pretty cool software, and I figured we'll go into it. So the first page that you see here is the home page. The home page includes some models that are featured and seen and used by many people. And then you could see here the amount of uses that it has been used by certain people. So for example, one of the most famous models is here called Leonardo Creative, and you could see here it has 1.9 million uses. And this is all cool. I think it's really cool, different models. And the cool thing is I actually learned how to create my own model, and I created my own model to create my own style of art, which is really cool. I'll make a future video on that. But there's another model here called Dream Shaper, 667,000 uses. Just so many different models. Right under that, we have here some recent creations along with a search feature, so you can see all these different images that have been created by other people, and you can actually remix them and reuse them. Right? So for example, if I wanted to take this image, which looks really cool, of some sort of almost like a Disney castle, medieval castle type thing, if I go over here and click the remix button, I will be able to make a different version of this. Okay, and here is of course the prompt. Here we have, I believe there's a negative prompt right here, resolution, of course, all that kind of stuff. So these are different things, or this is the resolution that it was created off of, and these are different things that give detail to the image, so different settings and things like that, and I'll show you kind of how that works. And right here you're seeing these symbols on the right hand corners, and I'll kind of explain what these symbols mean. So here you could see the first symbol, which is like this box kind of thing. Like if you guys could see here, the symbol to the left of my arrow, it's like it almost looks like a QR code, but it's not. It's an upscale symbol, so it means the image has been upscaled. The next image, which is like these lines, means that the image has been unzoomed, right? So if before it was probably zoomed in a little bit too much and the image was cut off, then it means that it was unzoomed. All right, so then you have the zoomed in feature. So there's different features to them. Okay, the next thing we have is the community feed. So the community feed is similar to the home. The only difference is that it doesn't include these feature models kind of things, and this includes all the different images made by the community publicly. Okay, we have the new section here where we could see the most recent new creations, which we got some weird stuff already on there, and then we have the top. Okay, the reason why I didn't want to scroll down on the new, if you already see images of some girl being shackled, let's be honest, I don't want to get demonetized here on YouTube. Okay, personal feed. So these are image creations of mine personally, and the images that you guys are seeing right here, the style of images, if you guys can see here, how it looks like. Maybe if I could show a different image style, like something like this, right, is better to kind of show the differences. This is a model that I created privately, so this is a privately created model, and I haven't seen anybody else use a style like this. And the reason why I wanted to make my own style for AI art is so that I don't run into any future problems. So just to be clear, with AI art, there are softwares now that are being used to be able to track where people made the image from. Do they have a commercial license? Do they not have a commercial license? What image did they use to create that image? If you're familiar with the way the programming works, each image is created with what's referred to as a seed, and that seed is the information behind those images. Something that I want to note is the upscale feature within all the images that you create. So here is an image that I created originally. Okay, and with my style of art, you could see the details on the right hand side. I call this spilled liquid ink, and this is actually a model that I sell on autopilotpassiveincome.com. If you want to check it out, go over here to products. I'll leave the link in the description, but this is the product right here, spilled liquid ink model. and these are different examples of images that I've created with it, right? And so I created my own model, but once you upscale the image, it does change the way the image looks significantly, in my opinion. And so you could see here the difference. These are two completely different images, right? Two completely different images, in my opinion. Okay, and you would tell that there are two different artists that made them. But regardless, with that being said, these are different images that I've created. So I'll just kind of show you a little bit more here of the different images. This was concept of like stained glass image. This was an image here. You could see the image. Pretty cool image overall. Some images I didn't need to upscale, some I did. You could see here this was another image that I created. We have the original here, which I actually like the original better, and then we have the upscaled image here. Okay, so more images. Also, I want to show you this unicorn. This is the original image that I had, and then this is the upscaled. So you can see how after upscaling it changes completely. I mean, with my specific model, I can't sit here and say that for all models, but for this model that I created, it's pretty cool. This is another set of images that I created. So like this was here, I'll just kind of show you a superhero, I guess you could say, woman, I guess. I mean, wouldn't know how else to say it, but this is a pretty cool image as well, but not really what I was going for. Kind of doesn't make sense, but here, cool lion photo. You probably saw this on the website. I already showed this one, I think, right here. Where was it? I know it was here. There we go, right there. So pretty cool. Let's see what else. This is a really cool image as well. Not sure really what this mountain, I guess, with a pathway walking up. Let me see what my prompt was. My prompt was a concept art of a magical mountain nearby a water river. Okay, so that's pretty cool. I mean, pretty cool, right? Let's go ahead and continue. And then these were stickers I made also training my own model. So that, I think I did create a video on that. And if you ever want to see a video on that, just go to my YouTube channel. So I'll actually do this in a new tab right here. Go to my YouTube channel, and I'll just show you where the video is. And I'll also leave a link in the description if you want to see how to make stickers the same way I did. So I'll go over here, Autopilot Passive Income on YouTube, and go over here. Hey guys, go to videos, and then here it is. So free stickers, Leonardo.AI. I also made a video doing it on Midjourney if you want to see as well. Okay, so if you guys are fans of Midjourney and you want to go ahead and get started, I recommend you check that out. But anyways, let's get back to Leonardo.AI here. So that is the personal feed, and the personal feed will show you all the images. All right, the next thing, training and data sets. So these are my two models that I've created, and I gave it certain data sets, which is certain images for it to train off of, the style that you want it to replicate. So for instance, if you're an artist, right, and you want to just essentially copy your own art style with the computer doing it for you, you can absolutely do that. You would take pictures or upload pictures of your own images, and then you would train the model off of it, right? So you would upload your own images and then hit train, right? And then when it would train, it's absorbing every single detail about those images, and then it will be able to create other versions of it. Okay, here are the fine-tuned models that have been already created. The only difference between your models and the fine-tuned models is that these have already been used by people. That's it. That's the only difference. So let's say you want to create amulets. This is an amulets model, and these are pictures of different amulets that other people have created. Now you can see here with certain models, depending on the words that you use, it doesn't come out that way. Like this is using the amulet model, but this is not an amulet. This is just, you know, I don't know what that is. This is an amulet for sure. This is an amulet, but the other ones weren't. So keep that in mind, all right? Shields model, which is actually really cool. I know that they use this on the homepage of Leonardo.AI, which I feel like they could use so much more than just shield advertising, but it is what it is. There's so many here. And then here we have the community models. So the platform models were made by the platform. These are models that were made by the community, and you could see how many models there are that decide to be public. Just so many. I mean, you could see here. Probably not the best, I'll be 100% honest with you. They look a little bit weird to me. Like this one, I'm not really sure what the deal is with that, but somebody probably knows something about this. And then here you have your models, which are my own private models. So the first model I made was Sticker Maker, and after I created some stickers that I was happy with, I created a better version of that model right here called the APPI Sticker Maker, which is probably my best form of stickers currently. And then here I created a model called Spilled Liquid Ink, which is a model that I publicly sell, like I said, on my website. And this is, like I said, the different, let me show you here, the different images that I've created with it. Like I said, so these are different images. I actually made an epic poster with this, and I got to show you guys that poster. So many different things, right? So many different things. But that is one of my models. And then here, my favorite models. I never really favorited any models yet. The models that I'm working with are just solely my own creations, so that I don't run into any issues, legal issues, into the future. Okay, AI Canvas. So AI Canvas is like, assuming you have an image you want to edit and let the AI edit it, you can upload it here with this little upload feature. Where is it here? I haven't used this. Yeah, upload feature. And then you can draw on it and then tell it what you want for it to change, and then it will create the image for you. And you can create different variations, you can create different sizes, guidance scales, the whole thing. Okay, and then here finally we have the AI image generation section, which is probably my favorite. So I'll just kind of show you how this works and we'll get started. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out an image and we're going to create a variation of that image. Alright guys, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to create my own image using my own model, just to show you guys how I can do that. So what I like to do sometimes is I like to start off with an initial image, and specifically for this model it works best with an initial image. So I'm going to just look around, see what I could do here, and I think I'm actually going to go with, let's say, an image like this. This is pretty cool. It's abstract, it's just cool to me. So I'm going to go over here and hit download on the upscale version. I'm going to hit save. I'm going to hit save. And I'm going to show you kind of what you can do here. So let's go ahead and go over here. And I'm going to create my own image. So go over here to my own AI or image generation section. And I'm going to go over, these were two images that I've created last. So you can see here the differences between the two, pretty cool. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and drag this image right here. I'm gonna make sure my model is selected. Okay, I'm going to make sure I add my own prompt. So for me, my prompt is just going to be of a cute girl painting, just like that. And then what I'm going to do is add here anime style lifelike, and make sure once again this is selected. I'm gonna go over here, I'll create two variations, and the step count will be 60, of course, and I'm going to have here the initial image strength, let's go for a 45, I would say. Okay, and all of that seems pretty good so far. So then what I'll do is I will just downgrade the size just ever so slightly, kind of like this, right? And then create the image and see what comes up. And obviously it's going to take some testing sometimes and see what comes up, and maybe, you know, if you get lucky, you'll be satisfied with how it looks the very first time. So different things that can come into play, but we'll wait here and see how long it takes for the image to generate. But while it is generating, I like to, oh wait a minute, it looks like it's done. So there we go. So this one is a weird image. I'm not sure what happened there, but this is actually pretty cool, and I could actually use an image like this for print on demand for any kind of business related concept or anything like that. So if I want, I can always play around with it even more and create a little bit more image strength. So like, let's say a 59 before it was like a 40 something, and then I could generate again, right, and see the results behind that. And also this goes to show why it's a good idea to create more than one variation, because you could even create like at least 4, because sometimes an image could just be whacked out, like for some reason, right? So let's see here what was created. So these images are even better. You could see here, these images look slightly better. I don't want to say better. They definitely look different though. I might even use this one for print on demand over, but you get the concept now. Hopefully it makes sense, and hopefully you guys enjoy this video, and enjoy. All right. So thank you for watching, and if you have any questions on Leonardo, leave them in the comments down below.